Hello students, today we are starting exercise chapter number 13, probability conditional, and the first topic in this is conditional probability. You have read, you have a big introduction of probability in class 9th, class 10th, class 11th. You have read about the sample space, you have read about the probability. Now I am taking the first topic in class 12th, and that is the conditional probability. The conditional probability is PA oblique B. The meaning of this is the probability of happening of A when B has already occurred, or if it is B oblique A, then probability of happening of B when A has already occurred. That is the conditional probability. Here A and B are two events, and in this B has already occurred, and now we have to find the probability of A. So the answer is P, probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. And here probability of A intersection B divided by probability of A. I am explaining you this with the help of one problem. PE is there, PF is there, and intersection is there, and we have to find P E intersection F, P E oblique F, that is probability of happening of E when F has already occurred. So the formula will be P E intersection F divided by PF. So the answer is 0.2 divided by 0.3. So answer is 2 by 3. And P F when E has already occurred is P E intersection F upon PE. So it is 0.2 upon 0.6. So answer is 2 by 6, or it is 1 by 3. So in this way we can find both the probabilities. I am taking one more problem, the next problem, that is little different from this. Yes, the second problem is the similar, so I have not taken. See the third one. PA is there, PB is there, and probability of happening of B when A has already occurred is given. We have to find the intersection P, probability of A when B has already occurred, and then we have to find the probability of A union B. So you see the solution of this part, and these type of problems are very important. Here P B when A has already occurred is PA intersection B upon PA. See this, A is down, so here it is A. So this answer is 0.4 PA intersection B upon 0.8. Please see this part. So if you cross multiply, it is PA intersection B will be 0.32. The first part. The second part is PA when B has already occurred is PA intersection B upon PB. So it is 0.32 divided by PB. What is PB of 0.5? 0.5 means we can write 0.50 also. And if you cancel it, then it is 16 upon 25. So that is the second answer. The third answer is, you see the third answer now. Third answer is P A union B. You have read in class 11th, P A union B is PA plus PB minus PA intersection B. So PA is 0.8 plus 0.5 minus intersection 0.32. 0.32. Please see this part. So if you simplify, this answer will be 0.98. So that is P A union B. This problem is very important from objective point of view. Any problem 1 mark, 2 marks, sum can be created from this particular part. So please revise these type of sums very nicely. I am taking the next problem. Yes, now you see the word problem. a coin is tossed 3 times, where E is the head on the third toss and F is the head on the first 2 tosses. Find probability of E when F has already occurred. Now you see, when we toss a coin 3 times, this is the sample space. You have read it in 10th class, you have read it in 11th class. In 12th class, it's not required to tell you, but still I am explaining you. These are the 8 outcomes, that is the sample space. Now what is E? E is head on third toss. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is sorry. So 4. So the head on the third toss is HHH, HTH, THH and TTH. This is head on the third toss. Yes. Then F. F is heads on first 2 tosses. Which are the first 2 where head is there? See, this one and this one. So we write HHH and HHT. So that is the answer. Now, what is E intersection F? Intersection of these 2. So it is HHH, only one. So that is the intersection. Now what we have to find? We have to find P, E when F has already occurred. And that is P, E intersection F upon P, F. Now you see, what is P intersection F? P, E intersection F is 1 by 8. So it is 1 by 8. What is PF? It is 2 by 8. So the final answer is 1 by 2. So that is the probability of happening of E when F has already occurred. This is the true problem for the conditional probability. Once more I am explaining you. This is the sample space. This is event E and this is event F. And from these 2, if you see the common is triple H. So it is common. Now it is 1 by 8 because sample space is 8. It is 2 by 8. And now when you simplify, the answer is 1 by 2. That is the probability of getting head on the third toss when it is already having 2 heads. That is the first 2 heads. That is the meaning of the conditional probability. That is, we have to find the probability of this when this has already occurred. So that is the meaning of the conditional probability. I am taking next problem. Yes, you see the next problem. 2 coins are tossed once where E का मतलब है a tail appear on one coin and F means one coin shows head. Find the probability of E when F has already occurred. Now the sample space is this. You know it very well. You have read it. Now E means tail appear on one. So what will be the E? It is HT and TH. That is E. What is the F? F is one coin shows head. So that will be HT and TH. Now what is intersection? E intersection F? That will also be HT and TH. You see all 3 are similar, equal. Then PE intersection F will be PE oblique F means probability of happening of E when F has already occurred is intersection upon F. Now intersection is this one, that is 2 by 4. And what is F? That is also 2 by 4. So what is the answer here? It is 1. So probability of E when F has already occurred is 1. So in this way we can find this particular problem. You see the next sum. Yes, now you see the problem. Mother, father and son line up at random for a family picture, for family photograph. And so when 3 persons are arranged, then here the there will be total 6 elements in the sample space. Father in the front, father, mother, father, son, mother, or father is here only and mother and son they are interchanging, or mother in the beginning and then father son and son father, and or son in the first place, then father mother and mother father. So here there will be 6 elements in the sample space. Now son on one end. So what are the elements here where son is in one end? That is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So that is the E here. So E is father, mother, son. Then mother, father, son. Then son, father, mother. And son, mother, father. These are the 4 elements in the sample space. Now F. F is father in the middle. Now you see father in the middle is here 1 and here it is 2. So this is the first and this is the second. So father in the middle is this one. Or son, father and mother. That is father in the middle and both the end mother, son and son, mother. Now intersection of these two. So what is the intersection of these two? Please see this now. Intersection of these two is the F only. Both will be there in the intersection. Because when father will be in the middle, definitely the son will be at the end. So what is P, E when F has already occurred? It is intersection divided by PF. Now you see the intersection here. The intersection will be 2 upon 6. And what will be the F? That will also be 2 upon 6. So what will be the answer here? The answer will be 1. Because if it is given here, then the probability is 100%. If it is given in the sum that the father is in the middle, then definitely the son will be at one end. That is sure, 100%. So this type of event is known as certain event. You already read it about the certain event. So I hope these problems are clear to you. The problems which I left in between, they are just similar to the problems which I have already explained to you, and that's why these problems were left. You please practice all the sums from the image which I am sending. I will take the remaining sums in my next video. Thank you.